Hoping for a last-minute call-up for the Olympics?
Don't be disparaging. It's easy to let yourself go once you're past 50.
Ah, but not you, eh?
Any road, the Olympics weren't the games I was getting fit for.
Fred! Fred, slow down, man.
Can't. I'll keep you fit. Oh, what is it they say? No pain, no gain.
You better be gaining plenty.
Are you sure you're not sickening for something? You look awful.
I'm in fine fettle for a mature man. I've always been deceptive, me.
Get your feet off the table.
I remember once walking 10 miles after taking Doris Collishaw to dance. I'd missed the last bus. And I had nothing to sustain me but a kiss that promised plenty and 2 lemon sherbets.
Been a long time since you've been for a walk. And had more than a peck on a cheek. You're sweating.
Well, it's hot.
No, it's not, Dad.
Oh, give over mithering. I'm fine. I've not been doing a bit much. I meant to talk to you about the shop.
What about it?
You and Morris, you manage well enough without me.
Yeah, we do, yeah,
I thought so. I'll just go and get myself a bit of salad for my tea. Something light. Exactly, Dennis. The World Wide Web. Bringing people together from different cultures. Wonderful. So I'll wait till I hear from you then. Ta-ra.
So you're still going through with this nonsense, then?
Don't beat about the bush, Shelley. Say what you really mean.
Fred, it's exploitation.
Who's exploiting anybody? I am merely making myself available to a wider audience, as it were. Nobody's forced anybody to do out.
There are plenty of women out there in the real world without you having to try and lure some poor poverty-stricken lass from the other side of it. Tell him, Kieran.
Don't tell me you know it all.
Fred, it's more interesting conversation than who left the single high-heel shoe in the gents' toilet. But I have to say, I couldn't do it myself. I mean, the internet thing, not the shoe.
OK. How have you described yourself?
What's that got to do with out?
Some poor woman comes halfway across the world expecting tall, dark and handsome with a GSOH.
GSOH?
Good sense of humour, Fred.
I've got a very good sense of humour, me. And I'm tall. And I'm dark-ish, once. Any road. They value the well-upholstered body, they do. Look at the Queen of Tonga. Everybody knows her from Coronation. And she were a big lass, I said, a big lass.
Tonga's nowhere near Thailand.
Close enough. And face it, conventional ways of trying to find love have not been exactly good to me, have they?
Is that what it is then, Fred? Love.
You've travelled the world, you. You've danced the night away with umpteen exotic maidens. You can't begrudge me a taste of the Orient.
Why can't you make do with sweet and sour pork like everyone else?
If I am lucky in my quest, you can be sure that I shall treat the lady in question with the utmost respect, which is more than can be said for the fellas in your life of late. Shift.
You can bet he's lied through his teeth on his advert. Be film star looks and all that.
And it won't be till she gets here that she'll realise that the film star he looks like is Shrek.
You were pale, sweating a lot. But then he went and had a salad.
Maybe he's been overdoing things.
Oh, come on, when does my dad ever overdo it? He tells me and Boris is over at Rovers and then at Rovers at the shop, and all the time he's at bar at golf club.
Has he seen a doctor?
Well, he keeps insisting he's all right. But then he talks about me and Boris looking after the shop without him.
Hello, young lovers.
Good mood, Fred.
It's just nice to know that you and Ashley have finally sorted yourselves out. It's important to have somebody to share life's pleasures with, especially as I'm not always going to be here.
Hey, you'll be under our feet for a few good years yet.
Don't count on it. Nobody knows what's around the corner. I say nobody knows. And you can get some practice in being on your own right now. I have a meeting with Kevin Crowley down at golf club.
See what I mean? You know who Kevin Crawley is, don't you? That's his solicitor. He'll be checking on as well.
Just some mince. I'm making a bolognese.
I look like bolognese.
Good, because it's not for you. Me, Fizz and Candice are having a girly night in.
Well, what do you want to do that for?
To keep you lads on your toes.
Oh, I see.
You're not going to be funny about it, are you?
No, no.
I can see you every other night this week.
I just think we should spend as much time with my dad as we can. Make the most of the time we've got left.
Just because he's seeing his solicitor doesn't mean he's about to pop his clogs.
Well, why's he keeping it so secretive? That's what I want to know. There's something going on.
Your mind's working overtime.
Yeah, well. £3.70.
Full price?
Well, I'm not subsidising for your little night of debauchery.
Spag bol and a mud pack, hardly.
You're not serious, Dad.
Serious? 'Course I'm serious. You don't think I lashed out all them pennies on this outfit to give folk a laugh, do you?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure jogging's the best idea for a man in your condition.
In my condition? And what condition's that? You talk as if I'm full with child.
Yeah, but running, that's just not you, is
Your
it?
dad's not daft, you know. I'm not going for a 4-minute mile. Not to start off with, at any rate. Now, get yourself inside. I don't need a coach. How many tennies? Well, that's a much, much better response than I'd even hoped for. So thee and me will meet up tomorrow and have a gander at the Likeleys.
Dad?
I can't talk now.
Who was that?
Abattoir.
Abattoir, phone you at home.
When it comes to me, they'll track you down anywhere.
Oh, yes.
Never mind about that. What can I do you for?
I was wondering if you were staying for dinner.
What are you having?
Steak Diane.
Prime Aberdeen Angus.
Why, I shall just have to forego the pleasures of the flesh on this occasion. Cos lettuce and a low-calorie dressing should suffice. Anyway, I've got a meeting, so you two will have some time to yourselves. We Angus.
Lovely. Flower of the East.
Yeah, East Manchester.
Far enough to travel to be gawped at by Fred Elliott.
And what if he likes the other women more than me?
He won't.
Are you sure?
2 of them are dead.
One look at him and I might wish I was.
Oh. I logged on and there were already 10 replies. 4 of them sent photographs. I printed them up.
Hiya, Fred.
Hello, Claire. Well, we'll continue this discussion after my run. You know Dennis, don't you, from the golf club?
Hello.
Again.
He's just bringing me some instructions on
Exercise bikes.
exercise bikes.
Oh, right. He's actually in.
He's taking our Joshua for a walk. He'll be a long time, so there's no point in waiting.
All right.
Try the cut. Oh, the red wreck.
Oh, will do. See you.
Bye.
Bye. She's a lovely lass, but she takes an interest.
Understood. Now, I have to say that May lies a bit...
Old.
Nan, now, she's a lovely girl, but she's...
Older.
Now, this girl is...
Addock Lil. Well, she's the dead spit of her. She used to sell fish off the back of a van in Tile Street.
You might prefer Orchid. Well, maybe not.
She's beautiful.
Well, I suppose she's all right.
Divine. And she sent a photo to me.
She's looking for a warm-hearted, generous man
I'm warm-hearted and generous.
with rugged good looks.
Will she go halfway on that?
So you like her, do you? You're gonna have to go and see her.
She lives in Bangkok. I can't swan off and leave everything. I've got the pub as well as the shop.
Well, you go on holiday, don't you?
Life would be one long holiday with her on my arm. I know what I'm like. I say I know what I'm like. I might never come back.
Well, invite her here.
Would she come?
She sent her photograph. She wants to meet you.
Would she think me worth the airfare?
Pay it yourself.
What, give money to a woman I've never met?
Well, if you're not going to go there and she can't come here, you never will meet.
I suppose.
And all you'll ever have to feast your eyes upon is that, a computer printout.
She's a goddess.
£1,000 for a return ticket, and she'll be standing right in front of you.
Why should I get a return ticket?
To show your intentions are honourable.
See?
Otherwise, if you turn her down, she'll be alone in a strange land. God knows what she'd have to do. She couldn't work, not legally. You know what that means?
I do.
Look, I'll sort it out with the agency. I could transfer the money for you.
How long will that take?
Oh, faster than you ever thought possible.
How's that?
They call the World Wide Web an information highway, Fred, but it's more than that. It's a financial transportation system. It'll move money around the globe in seconds.
Really?
Oh, yes. You give me a cheque and you'll see for yourself. I could be back tomorrow to tell you when she's coming.
Tomorrow? Are you sure?
It's not impossible.
I'd have thought there would have been an exercise bike in here by now.
Why?
That Dennis fellow was trying to sell one to your dad.
Was it? Well, I wish he'd tell me what were wrong with him.
There can't be much wrong with him if he's gone to the Rovers.
Well, what's with the fitness kick?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to lose a few pounds, you know, bring down his stress levels.
You get more stress than he does.
I do not.
Well, what about this morning? He's all ready for killing Fizz and Candice.
Well, I'd kill you if you turned this place into a muck heap.
Oh, so I've got to be on my best behaviour then, have I?
No. Just wash up, brush up and put your rubbish in the bin.
When?
All day, every day. I ask nothing more.
Oh, well, thanks for the information. Hey, tell you what. I am bothered about my dad, though.
Don't be. He's a big, strong man. Take a look at his complexion.
Yeah, but lots of people just keel over that warning. No matter how fit and healthy they might seem.
Honestly, Ashley, I don't think you should worry about him.
Well, what's he want an exercise bike for?
I couldn't tell you that. He's doing all sorts of strange things at the moment, isn't he?
No, just as long as he's not keeping anything from us.
I tell you, Fred, I couldn't believe it.
Could you not?
She must have been sitting in front of her computer at exactly the same time as I was sitting in front of mine.
Was she?
I pressed the send button, and 2 minutes later, her answer popped up in my mailbox.
Your mailbox?
That's what you call technology.
I'll say.
Anyway, she'll be here tomorrow.
What?
Not sure of the time, but it'll be evening.
She's coming tomorrow?
You made quite an impression there, Fred. Why should the girl wait?
Because I've not shed so much as a pound. Talk about burning calories. I've not even put a light under 'em yet.
There we are. Hey, you look as if you've seen a ghost.
He'll soon be seeing a vision.
Don't tell me Thailand Tilly's on her way.
I'll ring in the morning. Should have everything sorted by then.
You're going to get your heart broken again. Now you know that, don't you?
You're wrong there. On my word of honour.
She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Proof positive. I mean, what more do you want?
She's a goddess, Betty.
Yes, and you're a mere mortal, love. And you know what'll happen?
What's happened to jogging?
I can have a decent bit of breakfast, can't I?
You didn't see the tracksuits and trainers anyway. So have you decided this fitness drive's at its end then?
What I have decided is that I can't undo a lifetime of indulgence, so I'm not going to try anymore, all right?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's too late for all that, Ashley.
Dad, is there something I should know about?
Such as?
It's something to do with your health, isn't it?
How to do with me health?
Well, have you had some bad news from your doctor then?
No, I've not seen my doctor in years. I'm as fit as a butcher's dog.
Well, what is it then?
Note!
Well, I don't believe you. You've been acting funny for a bit now.
It's not what you think it is.
So what is it then exactly?
Ashley, see, When you get older, you get a bit desperate. You look in the mirror and you want to push time back. You want to get shut of some wrinkles and shed a few pounds you've put on over the years. But at the risk of repeating myself, you can't. Not overnight. People will have to accept me as I am or not at all.
Oh, Dad, you don't have to change. People love you just the way you are. Just like a big, cuddly teddy bear.
Thank you, Ashley. That's just what I didn't need to hear. Scotch and thread, please, Betty.
Right.
It's all part of the training then, Fred?
No, it's not, if it's any of your business.
Pardon me, I was only trying to make conversation.
So, where's the tracksuit and trainers gone then?
In the bottom drawer, where it belongs, if you must know. I'll have another one in there.
Getting a bit nervous, are we? Where is she? Or am I to take it that you're no longer interested in a bit of young stuff?
You can take what you like, how you like.
I'm delighted to hear it. I never did all with old goats compared to me young stuff.
For your information, I am Scorpio, not Capricorn. So if you want to insult me, you better watch out for the sting in my tail.
You got a bit of a sting in your tail left, I might. Oh,
What's got into him?
oh don't ask.
Just wanted to say I didn't mean out, but what I said in there, it was meant to be a joke.
Turn a notice about I say, Harry. I'm not myself at the moment.
I can see that.
That old bat Betty Williams. She knows how to hit where it hurts. She does that. I say she does that. She treats me as if I were a randy old Swaledale tuck with a dab of yellow rattle on my belly, looking to mark the first good-looking ewe that crosses his path.
Eh? Aye. She's a beauty, who is she?
Miss Orchid Pattaya from Thailand.
Orchid, eh?
I'm meeting her this evening at Manchester Airport. A mutual acquaintance effected this introduction for a lasting and meaningful relationship.
I see.
Which is why I'm in the senile but predatory male category as far as Betty Williams is concerned.
And this friend, he's organised all this.
Through an agency. He met his wife in the same way.
So what's the problem, Fred? Most men would give their eye teeth just to talk to Orchid here.
Aye. But she's 30 years younger than me.
Is that a problem?
Could be. Don't get me wrong, Harry. I'm not looking for a physical relationship. I'm more concerned with respect, with trust, love if I'm lucky.
So what's your worry?
That she might ask more than I can offer. I want to be able to woo this woman properly, Harry. And if things develop a certain way, I want to be up to a job. In a nutshell, put to a test, is everything still in working order?
Is that all?
It's a great deal, Harry. To be frank, there are certain aspects of life I've not enjoyed in many a year.
Hey, be like riding a bike, Fred. Once you learn, you never forget. Hey, it's not everybody wants to go pedalling around the countryside all day either. You're a good man, an honest man, generous even, and if she can't see that in you, then she's not worth having in the first place.
Do you think so?
I know it. Just be yourself, Fred, you'll be fine.
In that case, I'll get me suit from dry cleaners.
Aye.
Harry, thank you.
You just get yourself off to that airport and sweep that lovely young lady off her feet.
I will.
Wow. Nina, Nina.
Hiya, Josh.
What are you doing home? It's only just past 3.
How old bothers can cope. Have you seen me dad?
Upstairs. Been there about an hour.
Doing what?
I don't know, but I heard the shower going, and he brought his suit on from the dry cleaners.
What is he up to?
He didn't say, but he seemed cheerful enough. He sat playing with Josh for a bit.
What, they went straight upstairs?
Yeah.
I'd like to know what's going on, I would.
Ashley, it's middle of the afternoon. What are you doing here? You should be looking after the shop.
Never mind about me. What are you doing dressed at 9s on a Monday afternoon?
I have an important appointment to keep. Don't ask me what it is. I've no time to stand talking.
You're ill, aren't you?
I'm not. I keep telling you I'm not.
You're going to see a consultant, aren't you?
I'm doing out of sort. I'll explain when I get back.
And when will that be?
I don't know. Depends on circumstances. Now, you're not to worry, all right?
He's lying. I know he is. He's going to go to hospital and I'll tell you something. There's something really serious going on here.
Oh, Tar. I've been told to stop here. I don't know what time the plane's arriving, so you find yourself somewhere to park up. I don't need an escort, and you don't need a parking fine.
So you're meeting them, Fred? Someone interested?
Just a friend.
There he is. The last of the great lovers.
What? In with the flowers?
The very same.
Gordon Bennett.
So he's not Brad Pitt. But that belly costs real money, I can tell you.
And what if he sees us?
Why would he? He's expecting you to walk through that door. He's got his eyes glued on.
Well, let's hope it works, Dennis.
A lot of soft soap and some timid little smiles. You'll be eating out your hand before you clear the car park.
You reckon?
The odd misplaced contact might not go amiss either. As long as it's obviously accidental.
I have done this before, you know.
Yes, I know. But listen, because this is important. You go in there, mingle with the crowd so he can't spot you. And when you see the people from the Bangkok flight start coming through, get in among them.
Right. Mr. Elliott!
Miss Pattaya?
Orchid, please.
Fred, then. Fred Elliott. I'm overwhelmed, Miss Orchid. Completely overwhelmed.
Oh.
Have you got enough room for your, have you got enough room there?
Thank you. I am most comforting, Mr. Elliott.
Oh, now don't forget, Fred, please. Is this your first time in England?
Oh, yes. I have never been from Thailand, even.
Oh. Well, you'll find it a bit strange then. I say it's not like home. Still, folk are folk. Doesn't matter how far you travel.
That is what people say.
Where now, Chief?
Coronation Street, you daft. Well, you'll find things a bit quaint over here. For starters, we drive on left side of the road.
Hey, love.
Cheers. Evening, Bev. Pint, please.
Right, Harry. How are you today?
Fine. Is Fred back yet?
No, he's not, I'm afraid. Did you want to see him?
Well, not him exactly. More who'll be with him. But don't ask, Bev, because I've said too much already.
Here we are. Coronation Street. Now, them old houses on the left here, them was what we call period houses. They may not look much from the outside, but inside some of them are little palaces. I say little palaces. And this building here, this hotel, this is one of my business enterprises. And them houses over yon, they're modern houses where I live.
Beautiful.
Well, we think so. Oh, Patrick, will you take the young lady's luggage into the Rovers?
Right, Chief.
Now, if you would like to take my arm, I will escort you to my residence. Way up.
Hey, you're not going to believe this. Fred Elliott's got himself a new girlfriend.
Not another one.
Well, I say this for him, he keeps trying.
Yeah, but wait till you see her. She's a right cracker and about half his age.
There's no fool like an old fool. I hoped he'd see sense.
10 more minutes, Josh, and then it's bedtime.
Come on in, love. And welcome. Ah, splendid. This is my son, Ashley, and his lady friend, Claire. And that little monkey there, that's Joshua, his lad, my grandson.
I am pleasing to meet you.
Can I introduce Miss Orchid Pattaya, all the way from Thailand?
Hello.
Ashley? Oh, I'll do.
I'm sure you'll sample lots of our northern hospitality. Out you wish, you've only tasked for.
I am wishing to visit the small young lady personal room.
I beg pardon? Oh, the lavatory. Oh, yes, upstairs. Turn to the left. You can't go wrong.
I'll show Orchid the way. I'll take the little one to bed.
Oh, dear. Night-night, Joshua. Night-night. Sleep tight. Watch the bugs don't bite. Oh, bless him.
Get in there, you.
What?
Get in there.
What?
What the hell do you think you're doing? We thought you were dying.
Dying? What do you mean, dying?
All that stuff you were coming out with about you not having long left in your life.
Well, it's right. You have to enjoy yourself while you've still got a chance. I mean, let's face it, when the Grim Reaper swings his scythe, it's no use ducking. So, with what bit of life I've got left, I want to make the most of it.
What exactly do you want to do with this woman?
Miss Pattaya, if you don't mind. Well, first, I intend to get to know her.
The way you get to know women, you'll be asking her to marry you by 9:30.
Don't toss her soft. I've learned my lesson, I have. I know I've always let my feelings run away with me. But no, what I'm looking for is friendship. At time being.
Johnny!
Harry, I'm thinking I'm the one you're letting on to about this bird that Fred's found. Do I know her? No, but there's nobody who'll know her, and that's all I'm telling you.
This sort of hotel is what we call a public house. Unpretentious, granted, but a little gold mine.
Whoa, flaming hell.
Good heavens.
He needs locking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure
I bet it does.
to introduce Miss Orchid Pattaya, all the way from sunny Thailand. I'm right in saying it's sunny, aren't I?
Oh, yes, it's much sunshine.
Right. Kieran, I put a bottle of champagne in the fridge. Would you do the honours, a couple of glasses?
Right away, boss.
Now, come and sit down, my dear. Now, you mustn't let these folks startle you. They're rough and ready, especially the women, but they're good-hearted.
Is he calling me rough and ready?
Well, what does he know? He said you were kind-hearted and all.
I'll just go and get us a champagne, excuse me.
Now, are you sure you can cope with that at your age, Fred? You must be fitter than you look.
Sure you know what you're doing?
You work for Dennis Stokes. And while I think of it, keep your hands off.
I'm Kirk, and he's Tyrone.
We could tell you wasn't from round here as soon as we saw you.
I hope you two aren't being pests.
No, we're just saying hello to our kid.
Pardon?
Oh, kid, you said that was a name.
Our kid? Orchid, you daft beggar. The name of a rare and precious blossom. Very appropriate. Here's looking at you, Orchid.
He's looking at you, Fred. Good health and all you wish yourself.
Hey, you know what? For a minute then, you sounded dead Lancashire.
My teacher from the school, he Manchester gentleman.
Oh, well, that'll be why then.
My accent is wrong?
Easy, take us like. Your accent is belting.
So, that's his girlfriend of the internet. Nice looking.
Ain't you pathetic at his age?
No more pathetic than my love life, Betty. Why don't you take the rest of the night off, love? We can manage, honestly, can't we, Kieran?
Absolutely. No problem.
No, I'd rather be out here than brooding on my own.
I'm talking as your friend now, Fred.
You might be, but he isn't. As I found out when I was courting Penny.
Look, believe it or not, I'm trying to help you. The trouble is you're on the rebound from Penny.
You knew you're impulsive. You could easily get hurt.
See, I get all this from our Ashley. Excuse me.
As soon as I clapped eyes on you, I thought to myself, flaming Nora. Fred's got himself a right Bobby Dazzler.
My English, I am not understanding some of these words.
Well, the more you talk to us, babes, the better you'll get.
Oh, yeah. Soon you'll be talking as good as what we do.
Thank you, lads. I'm sure that Orchid must be feeling a bit tired now. Let's go through to back and have a bite to eat, eh?
See ya.
Betty, love.
Bye.
What?
2 hot pots when you're ready.
I'll give him 2 hot pots. He needs his legs slapping.
This will be a bit different to what you're used to. It's what we call hot pot.
It is very tasting.
It's a plain, simple cookies, Betty. No fancy, that's all, Betty.
Well, I don't get many complaints.
No, you're a treasure, Betty, me old stocking. A pearl among women.
Right. Anything else you want? You know where the kitchen is.
It's not easy to employ staff these days. They take offence on the slightest thing. If you don't want your hot pot, leave it. I'll find you something else.
Oh, no, hot pot is good. I will cook for you, Fred, if you tell me what you like.
No. You're here to enjoy yourself. I'm not having you slaving over an hot stove. No, from tomorrow night, we shall dine out.
You are so generous. May I asking, your staff, people working for you, how many?
Well, there's 4 here, the bar staff, plus a cleaner part-time. Then there's the butcher's shop. Our Ashley, they don't count him as staff. But there's another chap, Boris. And there's Claire, the nanny. She's on payroll. Oh, it's a burden being an employer. Oh, yes. Well, I suppose it's a price I have to pay for being successful in business.
I think you very clever man.
Oh, clever, oh. Well, I suppose I must be, really. I've got on in life. And I then ask myself, you know, what's all the struggle been for? What use is prosperity when you've got nobody to enjoy it with?
This is a wise man speaking.
Oh, I don't know about wise. I don't know about that. I'm the sort of man who needs to share whatever he has with someone. I can't say as I know much about Thailand. We used to call it Siam when I were a lad. Oh, have you seen the film, King and I, about this King of Siam and the English teacher lady?
Yes, I have seen this movie.
Well, I'll put you in mind of someone then. He must play the king. Yul he were called. No? Oh, me and Yul, we have the same haircut.
Fred, it has been a most long day for me. I am tired now.
Oh, of course you want to go to bed.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting my handbag.
No, I'm just sorting out the arrangements for Orchid, Shelley. Now, there's a room ready for you upstairs. Now, you'll not be on your own because Shelley and her mother live here. And if there's aught else you want, I'm only out road.
Oh, but Fred, you are owner of this house.
I certainly am.
In my country, a nice girl must not sleep in house belonging to man friend. It is not a proper thing.
Oh, you hear that, Shelley? A bit different than a lot around here, isn't it, eh? Them trollops don't even ask a fella's name.
It is arranged I am to stay with lady who is niece of my cousin's father. She live here in the east.
How do you mean, the east?
East Didsbury?
She means East Didsbury.
Oh, well, that's fine. We'll get a taxi. We'll see you home safe and sound.
You are so kind, Fred. So thoughtful. I want thanking you for your so kind welcome.
Believe me, Orchid, love, it's my pleasure. So I'll call for you tomorrow morning, eh?
Not a morning, please. To reason. I am very weary and must sleep long.
Oh, jet lag. I'd forgotten. I'm sorry.
You are important man, busy man, much to do.
Not too busy for you, love.
I must not keeping you from your business. It would be bad of me. No, by day I must not be burdened. I will come to you 6 o'clock night time by taxi cab. Already, I am counting the hours away.
Oh, so am I.
You are so nice. Good night, Fred.
By heck, I've had some boring evenings in my time, but tonight topped them all.
Oh, never mind that. How did you make out?
Fine. Getting his money out of him will be a piece of cake. He's well hooked.
Hey, you've got a right cracker there, Fred.
I have that. I say, I have that. A cracker I intend to pull. If I don't make a mess of it again. Right, straight on, Patrick. I'm going to have some sweet dreams tonight.